little tips on how to regulate your nervous system, how to get you back into a place of being rather than reacting. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a real interesting week this week. I've been like really in my heart space. Had some stuff that's gone on that is triggered, although that word kind of is triggering, but it triggered a response, an auto response in my nervous system to a place of unsafety, a place of abandoned, betrayed, all of these kind of emotions that I've attached to a situation. Or basically it's just feeling unsafe. And the first knee jerk was to blame whoever was there, but then really, like, I had to reflect on it and think, oh well, it goes back to, if you're pointing at somebody, you're pointing one finger forward and three fingers back. So it made me really sit and begin to assess where the core of that wound come in and where that unsafety came into my life. So I did some therapy. I had some IFS. I reflected back on it. Came back to doing a journey that with a part of mine that brought me back into the womb, and this feeling of unsafety, uncertainty, which learning that is almost programmed on into a cellular level, into the nervous system that I have, passed down, again, ancestral stuff that I've had to work through, and really showed me that the only person that's responsible for what we feel is ourselves, right? Other people can have that influence or do something that may affect us, but the best things that we can do is, if it comes triggered and if we become uprooted, is to really just go in and find that part, that feeling, sit with it, surrender to it, feel it, and however long that takes to process, and then hold it, give it compassion. And then if you're stuck in a loop, or you figure out that you're stuck in a loop, to then just figure out what really makes you happy, or what can break that loop. So changing your environment, calling a friend just to vent for 10-15 minutes, going out and playing some footy if you like to play footy, soccer for those Americans out there, or football, American football, doing a sport, going for a run, going to the gym, getting in your body, putting some music on, having a fucking dance. I was blessed enough to have therapy right after, like, what had kind of came up, and it really helped me to work through what was going on, and also to have a sense of compassion and love for whomever had caused the reaction in me, or whoever I allowed to cause the reaction in me, and just think, well, if they're reacting this way, or this is happening, or this has been done, then what's going on with them? Just really just giving it love and compassion about where they might be at and what they're going through. Because we often forget to realize that, yeah, although something may have happened that may have felt like we were, or was directed directly at us, actually it's usually something that's happening within that person that causes that reaction to happen, and then it's reflected back to us as a mirror, right? So we can assess why we are reacted to it, and go into it a bit. Really, come on, let's go. Which is a really beautiful way of being compassionate and forgiving with yourself. B, having compassion for those around you. No matter what the circumstance is, if we treat it with love and compassion, the answers and the resolutions come up a lot easier. Forgiveness is a fucking hard one, isn't it? Even when it comes down to ourselves. So mostly when it comes down to ourselves, I find I forgive others a lot easier than what I forgive myself. And also realizing that what I've done is, through my life, is become addicted to the pain that is being caused, that's being caused, and coming back to that place, because at those points, without realizing, that's what security was. And then giving my my mind and body the opposite opportunity to go, well, yes, okay, this is what you're feeling right now, but the next thing you can do is hold that space and then go, well, how does it feel to feel good, right? And that can just flick a switch, because what happens is we get these feelings about anger, betrayal, sadness, depression, whatever it is, and then we guilt ourselves about feeling it, right? I shouldn't be feeling this. Why am I feeling this way? They're feeling that way. And what that does is it basically feeds the beast. And what happens when you feed a beast? It gets beastier. So instead of feeding it with, like, by ignoring it, what we do is we then start feeding it love and compassion, right? And that's where we can kind of grow beyond and past what the actual issue is, and we then allow ourselves to process that issue, that emotion, that feeling. So yeah, I just hope this video helps some of y'all out there. I love you all so much. Have a great day.